Welcome to Call of Juarez.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Alright. I know absolutely nothing about this game.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
No, sprinting? Okay. Does someone say yippee-ki-yay at some point in this game? I hope so.
You heard Pat. Need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
What the hell? Shoot that sumbitch!
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
There we go.
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Stay on it! Cover fire!
Ow.
governor
Nice.
of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, you can't aim down the side. Alright, there you go. Ah.
You think you can kill me too?
Probably. Nah, there's probably stuff in the way. Got him. Going for those long headshots.
Time to die. You're dead.
Where are you shooting me from? Tex man over here thinks he can shoot around a corner or
I
something.
knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Isn't there a guy left? Guess not. The Lincoln County War is often considered one of the most famous examples of a range war in the history of the West. Range wars were conflicts over the control of open range, or rangeland freely used for cattle grazing. The disputes were usually over grazing or water rights, but in this case, the fight was over control of the dry goods trade in Lincoln County. The quarrel arose around a conflict of interests between the Dolan Murphy faction and a newly arrived Englishman, John Tunstall. At first, they tried to use the legal system to resolve their dispute, but soon the fight devolved into a conflict between armed gangs. Murphy and Dolan had ties to outlaws like John Kinney and his gang and Jesse Evans, whose outfit was known as the Boys. They were responsible for the death of Tunstall, which became the central catalyst of the conflict. The other side had the regulators. William Bonney, aka Billy the Kid, rode with them, promising revenge on the men who murdered Tunstall. Both sides were sworn in by different officers of the law, so technically they were all acting within the law. After the regulators were defeated, some of their numbers became fugitives and, just like Billy the Kid, met untimely and violent ends.
Watch out! He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind me! Where the hell's
Garrett's men were
Never
running
hell
around
we
like
made
a
it.
bunch of
Come
chickens
on.
with their heads
Let's
cut
send
off.
these some bitches running!
What? I don't understand how I wasn't hitting that guy. Nice. No.
You ain't going nowhere.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
What incarnation? You down.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Someone shoot that bastard.
I swear I'm aiming perfectly and it's not working. Come on, I could do better than this. I feel like I can get him. But like, dang. Those, the accuracy is not generous.
Where'd he come from?
Like, like, it's so weird, okay? Okay, here, let me explain. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to use the mouse to aim my gun and then use the stick on my controller to, like, move around because it's way more comfortable. But the way that the controls are mapped, you gotta have both hands on the controller. But then aiming with the mouse is so much easier. Annoying.
Get out here. Where'd he come from?
Just in time.
There, see, that's what I'm trying to do. There.
Two.
Now we got it going on. Thank you for the host.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank! Someone shoot that bastard!
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
You're dead!
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Dirty Dave. I'm Dirty Dave.
And upstairs I
Dirty
found
Dave.
Billy and Charlie Beaudry.
How about that? Huh? You like that?
Nuggets. I love nuggets. Especially chicken nuggets. Got any chicken nuggets of truth? Billy the Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Okay.
I think I got one!
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming. That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Show yourself, coward!
Oh. That guy got very lucky there.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
Am I supposed to dodge to a different direction? I moved to the right, but it didn't.
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses
Wow,
and
I
bring 'em
missed
round back.
all
I'll
those
draw their
shots.
attention.
Oh my god.
I said that it was time to cut and run. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then. Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Gonna gut you like a fish!
Making my way past a passel of fallen logs.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
God damn, these chickens are weirdly able to dodge bullets very well. Bang. Bang. Shit. There you go. Where's more secrets? Okay, Kim. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm straying away from the story. Nice. I got a secret.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake. And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that penny dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some
I
fried
can still get all the kill all the chickens again. Alright, I'm wasting all my ammo.
Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Neato.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Shoddy
I
up.
saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? That little son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
The kid's escape raised a huge ruckus. Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away!
Any more ammo for this thing lying around?
Anybody see him? We'll have to do everything. Turns out he's yellow!
Who needs bullet time?
Kill him already! Whittle that sucker! By the fall. That enough? Kill that dickwit!
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Garrett's gonna kick our ass! Can't have gotten far!
Oh, what? Oh, okay. I fell off the roof and died, I guess. Fuck! There we go.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Where'd he get you? You!
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
We're gonna be in deep shit when Hack gets back.
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Put down your weapon!
No. I don't think I will.
You won't get away with this!
What are you yelling at me from?
They're shooting in the street!
Let's do this! Get your heads down!
There's children here.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Why is he complaining about horses? Horses are our future. There's gotta be a secret around here somewhere, right? Maybe not.
We're gonna be in deep shit when Hack gets back. I'm here. Kill him.
Got enough!
Stop him! We can take him!
where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
I'm done with you! Stop him! I think he's scared. We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back. Don't let him get away! How the hell did he get away?
Oh, dang. He shot the barrel and water came out. That's pretty cool. But from where?
Leave him to me!
How did you not die?
Don't let him get away!
Where is he shooting me from? I literally... Oh, there. How did I not hit you there, buddy?
Shit when Pat gets back! Kill that stupid son of a bitch!
I'm like squinting. It's hard to even see them. Like that should have been a headshot.
You won't get away with this! I'm putting you down.
Really?
You're dead.
Well, good thing they got a big stack of coffins here for y'all. Bang!
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I swear I hit that guy in the head like 5 times, but alright. Any secrets?
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
I'm pressing the button and he's not doing it. I'm pressing the button, he's not pulling his gun out. What the fuck? Maybe I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pushing the button, dude. Take out the gun. It's not R1, is it R2? Like... Come on, man.
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Dude, oh my god.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice.
Okay, whatever.
Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Well, we got it.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Where's he going?
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground, whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them. Numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them. Great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Stand up, coward! Where's he going? He's getting away! Shoot down! Done with you. It's you!
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Hard to hit a moving target!
fuck, dude? What the fuck is this fucking thing? Oh my god, dude. Sometimes the bullet kills them and sometimes it fucking doesn't. It's so weird.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo. I knew.
How did that not hit you?
He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong.
I hate
and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Why isn't it? Oh my fucking god! Wow. Really useful bullet time. It doesn't actually protect them from being shot. Where the fuck am I supposed to hide? Like, to not be shot?
He's getting away! We're waiting for you. Hard to hit a moving target. Done. Stand up, coward!
Alright. Like, that should have been a headshot, but it wasn't, so I don't know.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
He's getting away!
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Okay, so it just infinitely spawns guys, so you can't win.
Serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
What? Okay.
Shoot that running son of a bitch!
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this? I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Pat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good. and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Fistful of dynamite.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wild. My fury knew no bounds.
Can't outrun a bullet!
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins. I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Okay. I think the bullets are what deter you.
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. Most everyone thought it was the JUAREZ who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
know how you live this long. you murdering bastard! Shit, we got shrapnel fire! Wait, goddamn! You want stupid zombie! I don't know how you lived this long. Know yourself. Where's your dead man? Damn, I gotta reload.
Oh my god. I think we both shot each other at the same time.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces.
Great.
Ain't no place to hide from me. What a piece of crap! You want stupid zombie? I think I heard him. Hey, let's see what you made of, boy! What I ever do to you? Wait, goddamn book! Stop your hiding from me! I don't know how you lived this long. Where's your dead now? Look at you, you yellow belly hiding sapsucker! I'll blow you right out of there! What I ever do to you? Why are you so afraid to face me, huh?
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral. A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
stupid ass fucking controller disconnected. Why is it not recognizing my controller now? Doing this. Let's just try entirely closing Steam and then reopening Steam. See if anything changes. Does the controller work now, Steam? Nope. Fuck, is it not detecting my fucking controller anymore, dude? I'm losing my fucking mind. Why now? Why is it only detecting the fucking touchpad of my controller? Alright, video game. I will not sit comfortably. I will sit up and lock my chair in place. Lay on keyboard and mouse. So fucking stupid that I have to switch. Just controller just not detected anymore. I hate technology, dude. Why can't every controller that you plug into every game you just instantly recognize a fucking gamepad?
A few weeks after that
The
dust up at the
simplest
OK
thing.
Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo.
If it has 4 buttons
I had
and 2
tracked
sticks,
him and the
every
cowboys to
single
their
PC
hideout
and
at a
program in the
sawmill.
world should automatically
They were loaded for bear.
know how to assign and properly map those controls.
Somebody's coming!
Like, how is that not a
What
headshot?
exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Take him down!
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
How did none of those hit him? How am I not hitting them? I'm aiming right at them.
Put some holes holes in them!
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Like, why am I not hitting you? Jesus. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. And then when they shoot you, you just can't see anymore. That was a headshot, but... How are none of these hitting? What the fuck? I'm dead on aiming with this shit. I swear I'm like dead on aiming. See, that one hits.
Went on what
I don't know.
became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
I'm just trying to move over to aim and... Oh my fucking god, dude. Where did that guy come from?
But first I need to tell you about the cowboy's new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Earp's coming!
Get ready, boys. Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Beef him!
I feel like you should get more points for not using the cheating, like, Deadeye thing. Like, I'm doing fine without it, but I feel like I'm missing points because I'm not using it. I just want to get headshots, yo.
That stupid son of a bitch!
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Shoot the son of a bitch!
How am I not fucking hitting this guy? Why did that take a... never mind. Stop bitching and just play. How am you not dead? Okay, there you go. Jesus. If I can put him in the crosshairs, then I should be able to hit him immediately.
You can't hide.
Oh my god. Suck my thumb in a corner.
Show yourself.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Why is that son of a bitch still standing?
Like, that concentrate thing really doesn't do much. You can barely line up your crosshairs for like one move in the time it gives you.
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
That's right.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Damn, he's hard to hit.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Not even a secret in the latrine. Where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Come out, you yellow bastard! Kill him, stupid son of a bitch! He's hurt now!
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
I can kill you with either hand!
Whew.
In for the kill. Come on, smoke that son of a bitch. There he is. Can you get around the corner? Boy, you are shit out of luck. You gonna need a cannon. Keep shooting. I don't know. Blank him. Ain't bothering me none. Get him from the side. good broom. Is that one of Wyatt's boys? Die, damn it! I'm sick of dealing with you. There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand. Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil! You working for Wyatt Earp? Did that sumbitch Earp send you to kill me? You can't hide forever, boy. No one kills Curly! I want to see you dance! You're dead! Come on out, son! Some big Earp send you to kill me? Hiding like a scared little puppy. This ain't the day to die. Come out wherever you are. Let's see what you got. You want some more?
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Here we go again.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him. That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo. I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
This guy's like a Wild West, like, self-insert character. Where he's like, hey, remember all those famous things in the Wild West? Well, I was behind all of them. I was there. I was friends with that guy. Remember that cool cowboy dude? Yeah, he was my best friend. We got drinks together. Okay.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
Besides, George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
No. I don't think I will. Didn't mean to push that. her buddy up on the cliff.
Had enough? Come out, you yellow bastard! Get out of here! I'm ending you!
Kill chickens. Level up.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
You can't beat the innocents! Do you know who we are? Put that moron out of his misery.
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's son. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
Time to die! Can't hide forever!
rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Dangerous, desperate individuals.
I can't hear you.
Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was tough, or had some kind of death wish, seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. Did I have any second thoughts about what I was doing? No. I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Put that moron out of his misery. You can't beat the innocents.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
I'll flank it! You're done.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
Get him! You must be about out of bullets. Get him! I will drop you down a mine shaft. My damn ears are ringing.
As a boy, I always loved the 4th of July.
Take that asshole out!
Damn it.
Surprise! You must be about out of bullets.
All right. It just insta kills you. Well, that sucks.
There he is! Time to blow your shit up. Come out, you yellow bastard! I do not deserve to die like this!
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tomb. my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane. It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side. It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution, because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith, which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell. I was determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder. I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route. Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there.
Show yourself, coward!
point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Henry Plummer.
Gonna blow you into next week, this day is just getting worse and worse for you.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing.
I'm going all medieval on your ass. And we'll bury you in a million pieces. You can shoot, but can you aim? I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out! I'm gonna shoot you dead! Come on, kill him! No blood money for you today! Blow you into next week, boy! You ain't taking me! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! I can shoot too! Catch this, you son of a bitch! I'm going all medieval on your ass! You can shoot, but can you aim? What in tarnation? Oh, blood!
Oh my god.
Gonna blow you into next week, boy!
You ain't beefing me.
I can shoot too! No blood money for you today! You kill him, or I kill you! You're dead! They're gonna need a dustpan!
Oh boy.
can shoot, but can you aim? You want some more?
No, I don't want some more, actually.
Gonna blow you into next week, boy. Oh, guess you've had enough. I can shoot too. They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up. No blood money for you today. They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. I can shoot too. What on? Catch this, you son of a bitch! No blood money for you today! You ain't taking me! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! Oh, guess you've had enough! I'm going all medieval on your ass. Gonna blow you into next week, boy. Bastard! You can shoot, but can you aim?
I will drop you down a mine shaft.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces.
Cool boss.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. I can shoot too. Why not just give up and die? You can shoot.
Come on, why am I not fucking hitting this guy?
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces!
God damn, he's hard to hit. He's hurt now.
Oh my god.
Gonna blow you into next week, boy! You ain't taking me! Ooh, they're gonna bury you in a million pieces! No blood money for you today! Take this, you son of a bitch! I can shoot too!
Oh, if I can just shoot him again. Got him.
So that's how Henry
Woo!
Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold.
Holy shit.
And
Well, there was a
now,
person in chat for
I
like
was
1 second.
officially a
I
bounty
wish they had stayed. I beat it.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself. I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
Alright, cool game. Give me a second. Suddenly just dropping that on me. Okay, I dodged the other way, and then it went the other way.
I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
How do I never hit these guys when they're moving? I swear to God.
It was cold in a witch's
Whatever.
tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres. to the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and...
I missed the nugget. Shit.
Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. Freezing my giblets off. Ain't right, we gotta stay out here keeping watch like this.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to go after Hardin anyway.
Better 3 hours early than a minute too late.
Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. And that was easier said than done, as most of them were as foolish and full of bravado as I was. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence. Oh!
Middle ain't that
Just see that.
Can't believe you keep missing. That's right. Run!
Shoot that son of a bitch!
How did I miss?
So fast. You ain't beating me, boy.
Tell Hardin someone's coming for him.
Stop that sumbitch!
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
wondered if Bob was among them. And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers.
How is that possible?
Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Can't get a good shot at it. Shoot him! Shoot him! There he is!
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Show yourself, coward!
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
your hand!
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West. I felt a bolt of adrenaline, or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
What?
No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Oh my god. Well, okay. A and D to dodge. It's not dodging.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline, or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Okay, come on.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless avenger took his life. Shot him in the back at a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben? Thank you, darling.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think
some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation. A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death.
Alright. We'll do this mission. We'll do this mission, next time.